My name is Barbara Casey. I'm the vice chairperson. I'm the vice chairperson of the Guilford High School Building Committee. Scott Pinkney, who's our chair, is traveling in Italy this week and not available to be with us. Well, today is the result of very hard work and dedication of a lot of people. Really good people who have come together for many months now, unselfishly to get a job done. So we're really here for two reasons today. The first, of course, is the groundbreaking for the new high school with a completion date of the summer of 2015. Hardly seems possible. The second is to thank profusely everyone who has given so generously of their time and talent. I would like to now recognize those key people and groups who've contributed so mightily to our effort. I'm certain that when we are gathered in this place in 2015 with a beautiful building, the list will be even longer, and our applause and our joy even greater. Just a little housekeeping. We have a lot of people we want to recognize. Very limited time, too. So let me ask you to wait with your applause until I'm finished. And as I call your name or your group, please stand and maybe remain standing. I'm going to begin with my faithful companions on the building committee. This group is tireless in its efforts. Always available whenever we ask for volunteers. We don't just get one person, we get more than one. Scott Pinkney, who's our chair. Bill Mulligan, Finance and Budget. Jim Axley, Mary Beeman, Bob Jacob, Larry Marsick, Margaret Molnar-Ryan, Scott Orenstein, Guido Petra, Todd Williams, and Lori Kelly, our secretary. If there are folks who are here who served on the pre-referendum committee and any of its subcommittees, if you're not already standing, please do so. Any of the current building committee liaisons, subcommittee members, and student representatives, anyone who has helped so willingly when we asked you, please stand. Let me ask our Board of Selectmen to stand. First Selectman, Joe Mazza, Cynthia Cartier, Charlie Haverda, Gary McElhenney, Veronica Wallace. A special note of recognition to Sheila Villano and Pam Millman. And let me also recognize our state representatives who are here today. Ed Meyer, Pat Woodlitz, and Vinnie Candelora. Our Board of Education, Bill Bloss, Chairman, Keith Bishop, Vice Chairman, Barbara Dudley, Secretary, Kathleen Balistraci, Alan Myers, John Ireland, Gary Kaysen, Christopher Moore, and Susan Renner, and in particular, a thank you to Tom Forcella, a past superintendent. Let me also recognize the Board of Finance, Matt Hoey, Chairman, Michael Ailes, Jonathan Trotta, Louis Federici Jr., David Egan, Kimberly Brockett, Ken Gammerman, and of course, how could I forget school administration? Dr. Freeman, Ann Keene, Cliff Burnham, Lori Hahn, Terry Fiandella, and of course, Rick Macenti. I also really want to thank Roberto, who did just a super job of getting the field ready today. Kai-Soo Kim Partners, our architects, and any of their consultants. O&G Fusco Joint Venture, our construction management firm. Morganti Group, our owners' representatives, and I would, if you're not already standing, please, faculty, stand and take a bow. You have been so amazingly cooperative with us, and I know there have been compromises, and you've been willing to do that. You can't imagine how much that matters to us. Let me also give a special thank you to Mary Beeman and the Communications Subcommittee for their work and certainly dedication in getting everything ready for today. A round of applause, please. We've asked a few very special people to speak with us today. Let me ask Joe Mazza to the podium.
Thank you. Thank you, Barbara. Good afternoon, everyone. It's a great honor and a great pleasure for me to stand here today representing the Board of Selectmen and to be part of a ceremony that we have waited for a long, long time. I like to think of it more as a celebration, actually, than a ceremony. Today is a day at times that we thought would never happen. Today is a day that is a culmination of years of hard work by so many of Guilford's citizens. Several years ago, Guilford had come to the realization that we needed to address not only the physical condition of the current building, but we also had to plan for a facility that could accommodate the delivery of a changing education system. It has taken years of hard work, which required the support and the dedication of so many who are gathered here today. This project began with the needs assessment, the work of the Options Committee, the approvals of the Board of Education, Selectmen, and Finance, and most overwhelmingly, the approval of our citizens. For without their willingness to commit to its funding, this project would not have begun today. This ceremony would not be complete without recognizing the excellent work of the Guilford High School Building Committee, a committee comprised of an outstanding group of citizens who have volunteered their expertise and many, many countless hours. Today represents the end of a design and development stage and the beginning of constructions. This is where it becomes exciting, for we will start to see what we have planned for become a reality. The reality is not just a wonderful building, but a house of learning that we can all be proud of, a new facility that will be a wonderful complement to our excellent education system. And although there are still many, many months of hard work ahead of us before we can gather here for the dedication, what we will end up with would be a new high school that will provide a better learning environment, an energy-efficient building, a more secure environment that will meet the needs of all Guilford students for years. Thank you.
Now let me ask Rick Macenti to come to the podium.
On behalf of the faculty, staff, and students, we want to welcome you to the site of the new Guilford High School. Let there be no mistake, the very fabric of a high school can be found in the faculty and the student body. Make no mistake about the very strong fabric that exists at this school. But I will tell you this as well. The very foundation of a school and a school system is its community, and its community's partnerships with the school. And this high school celebrates a partnership second to none. And on behalf of the faculty, staff, and students, thank you to this community for building us a brand new high school, and we're on this site today. Congratulations to everyone.
Hard act to follow, Dr. Freeman.
Thank you. It is a hard act to follow. To speak about this building after Mr. Macenti, it's going to be hard to match that level of passion. And I don't want to be repetitive, but there are a few things that I would like to say here today. I want to start with reiterating the thank you to everyone who has contributed to bringing us here to this point today, with every taxpayer in this community, with every voter who came out and supported this work, the faculty, the staff who made the need obvious and pointed out to us the work that needed to be done, the community that rallied around the work that was needed, the members of every committee, the elected officials, the community that came out for the last year to participate in a deep and healthy and invigorating conversation about what a school needs to look like in this community today. Thank you to everyone who brought us to be here today. If it takes a village to raise a child, it takes an organized, committed, creative community to build a school. And when you look around here today, you see the strength of this community that comes together to make this a reality. Additionally, and I'm not sure if this builds on the first comment well or not, but I also want to talk about the moment today. When we hold events like this, when we organize ceremonies to recognize and celebrate a special moment in time, it gives us momentarily a unique perspective. At a groundbreaking, or a ribbon cutting, or a graduation, or a marriage, there's a moment in time where you have the opportunity to look back, and you can look back over the road that brought us here today, and you can see the commitment, and you can see the contributions, and it gives us the ability to recognize and thank the people who brought us here. But I also believe that in moments like this, I feel like I can look forward and I can see the building that will be surrounding us sitting here on this field now. I can see a day where the building behind us will be gone and there will be new fields and playing spaces. And I can look into the building today and I can see the Guilford students in those classrooms and see how that building changes and leverages and improves what is already a wonderful learning opportunity for the students here in the Guilford High School. With that vantage point, I want to take this moment, in addition to saying thank you to this community, to say that I can also assure this community that our faculty, our staff, and most importantly, our students recognize the magnitude of the investment that you make in them today. That we will appreciate and respect and care for this investment. And the school that we begin here today will be a school of which Guilford will be proud for years and years to come. Thank you very much for what you have afforded us today.
Thank you, Dr. Freeman. Okay, let's get groundbreaking. May I please ask Mr. Mazza, Dr. Freeman, Mr. Macenti, and the following four students up to the podium. Alex Beckett, GHS class of 2013. Yeah, wear your hard hats. Liz Rubo, yes. GHS class of 2014. Allison Breeze, GHS class of 2015. And Anthony Palumbo, GHS class of 2016. I'm going to let them, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah. Grab yourselves a shovel.
Everybody line up. Nobody start digging yet, okay? Yep, everybody gets a spot. Don't start digging yet, everybody.
I love this.